Hello, I'm Dick.
And I'm Eric. And we're the Annuity guys.
Yes, we are.
And today we're going to find those great advisors out there. Because everybody wants to know, how do you choose a great advisor?
Well, how do you choose a great advisor, Eric?
Well, I think it's location, 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 right?
No.
It's not. Don't you just drive around the corner and find the guy closest to your house?
Well, I think that is the way sometimes that advisors are chosen. Yeah. They're chosen because of the proximity and maybe
they're in the bank that I bank at,
or they're on a billboard, or they're on the radio. So, but you know, and that is typical of the way they're chosen. I would say, sincerely, the best way to choose an advisor is referral, referral, referral.
So you get 3 referrals
for
the same person? You know it's good.
Well, here's the thing about referrals. Referrals give you some insight into how they have done for someone else. And we're not talking about, looking around for the best investment here.
Right.
What we're talking about is the best advisor. And that's going to involve a lot of traits about that advisor. And when someone gives you a referral, you can ask these questions about that advisor to the person that's giving you the referral.
Yeah.
Is this, and those referrals can come from many places. It could be a client that's given that referral, a client of the advisor. Right. It could also be from other professionals, attorneys, CPAs, other groups that work with those advisors that can give you a pretty good idea of how well that advisor works in these different realms. Let's just talk about some traits of a good advisor.
But one of the things we should also be careful with here before we talk, when you're talking about a specific advisor, what's the goal for that advisor? If we've got accumulation specialists that are great advisors, they do a great job of accumulating.
Help you build that wealth and savings up over time.
Now, if you're getting to the stage of life where you're starting to think about retirement, you're turning the accumulation, those dollars you've saved, and you're going to start spending them. The same guy that may help you accumulate those assets doesn't always do the best job of helping you then disseminate.
Well, the problem with that is they have tools in their toolbox that are used for accumulation. They try to use those tools for something they weren't really designed for. Right. You go to a specialist and they come at it from a totally different point of view, a retirement specialist, and you're right. You have to make sure, and I think that's where on the referral side of it, you're going to be asking the questions. Right. What have they done for you? How do you know your money's going to last?
Right.
And
so getting back to the traits you were talking about then, does the advisor listen to what your goals are? Are you starting to say, I'm more worried about losing money and I want to make sure that I have enough are they asking those questions to help you transition from that stage to the next stage of your life? So are they good listeners? Do they pay attention? Do they take what you're giving them and construct stable, realistic plans that help you accomplish your goals? So that listener, that planner.
Well, and I think that it's also important that they're independent, that they're not a captive. They're not locked into, selling for this insurance agency or locked into this mutual fund or this broker dealer or we see these on different corners. Edward Jones, A.G. Edwards, different ones of this nature, and they are limited in what they can do.
Well, it's
the bank.
It's the round hole, square peg. If everything looks the same, you're going to be,
If you have an independent advisor that specializes in the retirement planning, they have a lot more access to different products, strategies, and solutions that they're allowed to think outside of the box for the client.
Yeah. In our business, a lot of the times what we have is somebody making that transition. They call up and they say, well, I've been presented this annuity. And it's usually the existing advisor, when they ask a question about an annuity, they go, oh, I have one of those.
Yes.
One of those. And so everything looks like that one annuity.
Or I can do that, but everything that's presented is this one annuity or this one type of annuity, whether it's a variable or a certain brand of annuity.
Right. And I'm not saying it's a bad advisor. That person may have helped you build up
it even may be a reasonably good product,
Yeah.
but compared to what?
Yeah, and that's exactly it. How do they balance those decisions? How do they come up with those solutions to help you meet your retirement goals? So, and then it's having them articulate the plan, present it. Does it look, again, realistic? Can it meet those needs?
And this is a thing that, I would like to bring out. The referral, and a lot of times, we'll go back sometimes to the way that Madoff tricked people, is he made it like an exclusive club, and he had a lot of people giving referrals for him. But what was he doing, Eric? He was basically selling an investment.
Right. He was falsifying the documents that were making. It was too good to be true.
It was,
but
you're right.
Nobody ever said the market's losing, but I'm still making money.
And these people make money every year, and it too good to be true. It probably is.
Yeah, and that's the key. I think and we can obviously say now that if you were going to do business with someone that you can look at broker check, and imagine Bernie's going to show up with a little
but he wouldn't have shown up back then.
That's right.
And so when you're really looking for a retirement advisor, and you're talking about the referral process, what you really have to keep in mind is that they are multifaceted. Yeah. You're not buying an investment.
Right.
You're looking at strategies, solutions, things that take you through the income planning process, through the tax efficiency aspects of your retirement needs, all the way to the wealth transfer. So there's so many different facets that are needed, and it is moving away from at least a portion of the accumulation aspect of your life.
Right. It's a totally different change in how you have to start thinking of it. And we still get the questions quite a bit, well, what's the return? And most people say they're talking about the interest rate return. I want the best return possible. Well, they need to start thinking maybe, and sometimes, what's the best return of my money back to me,
right,
so that I can have a quality lifestyle,
right,
than focusing solely on that magic number, that 4, 5, 6, 10, 12%.
Well, and as you well know, there is that place in their portfolio for that portion of their money that does grow. It's just that there's other portions of money that do other things, and that's where we get into the balanced portfolio.
Exactly, yes.
And that's what most folks are looking for in a retirement advisor.
Yes.
Not a one-trick pony.
Safety, stability, comfort, meeting that lifestyle need in retirement.
Yes.
That would be a great advisor.
So when you're looking for a retirement advisor, again, the 3 things that you want to look for?
Referral, referral,
Referral.